right before a race starts, you're always going to have some problem.
This is the first day of our event at the Texas Motor Speedway. It's an engineering nightmare right now as everyone's trying to get ready.
Well, we're fixing some problems that we didn't anticipate right now, which is always an adventure. We'll see in about 5 minutes.
What happened before is one of the batteries went dead. I was a little scared, but got it figured out. Now we're ready to go.
I got it.
We worked very hard to get this car even here. We've been working day and day, every night, 12, 13 hours a day.
This says output alive.
This one too. Right there.
How come we're not getting a meter reading?
Oh, we are.
Just happened to be that we had to hook up all the electrical in the parking lot in 105-degree weather, but we got it done.
It's pretty amazing to come here and see like how far everybody's coming, like their cars, and everybody's stories about how they've been working on it for the last year, 2 years, and the obstacles they've overcome, and just the designs and what people think up and how different of an outcome it has. It's just amazing to see it all come together.
Scrutineering means just that we're looking and examining the cars to make sure they pass our criteria of safety. This solemn test that we're running right now, that's to do is number one, to make sure that the driver can handle the car. Number two, it's to make sure that the car can handle even a zigzag through the course. In case of an emergency, we want a driver to be able to exit that car in 15 seconds or less. Got out. That's very good. And you brought the car under control. Very good. Well, I think he was a little slow, but he made it well within the 15-second limit.
We've just completed scrutineering. Everybody's getting ready to move their cars out on the track. The excitement of the race is about to happen. It's our first opportunity to begin to drive at the Texas Motor Speedway. We've got perfect weather, maybe 107 degrees this afternoon. It's going to be an experience out here.
One, good luck, Houston, Mississippi. Good luck, California. One, good luck, Dallas. Good luck, Dallas. Mississippi.
Look at the number of teams we had. 16 teams here participating. It's so exciting. The sun's great. Everybody's anxious. I'm delighted.
Next team is from Puerto Rico. Let's hear it from Puerto Rico.
We are the first high school students in Puerto Rico and the Caribbean to be working on a solar car. It's an amazing experience,
Dell, as you know, is the national sponsor for the program. These kids have been working really hard, and they're learning all the skills they're going to need to be successful in the future.
We had to pull the driver in and get him 3 more air canisters for the air horn. To where all they'd have to do is change out canisters.
Well, we were racing on the track, and we've been running on electric, and we want to turn on the solar, so we brought it in, and now we're trying to get the meters to read and trying to charge it up with solar, and then we're going to go back out.
Changed some wires around, might have wired it wrong, and our meters were shot, so we just took them right out of the car.
You think things are going well, and then all of a sudden something's not right, so you have to go and you have to figure out what's wrong. You have to find a way to fix it. It's a lot. You really have to think on your feet and be ready to go.
St. John's, you have 5 minutes remaining.
We've had more cars than we've ever had at an event. We've only had a couple of cars spend any real amount of times in the pit. Everyone else has been out on the track making lap after lap. This has been a great first day for the race. This is far better than the race usually goes in the beginning.
We're excited to get some laps done, get out there and have some fun.
What's going on in here?
We're fully charged. We're ready to go. Get some laps. Move up a place.
It's the beginning of the second racing period. It's begun. It's already hot out here.
Mississippi.
We were very excited about how we did yesterday. We couldn't have asked any more from the car. Today, hopefully, we'll be able to do the same.
Well, our performance yesterday wasn't as good as we wanted it to. We got a penalty for just not listening. And today we're going to do a lot better. We put on a different gear. Hopefully that will make us perform better and we'll do a lot better reliability.
Today is a really hard day for the kids. You've got lots of sun. It's extremely hot out here. It's the second day of the race. All the puff and fluff is off now. It's down to the grueling laps, period after period after period. Can we survive it? Can we survive the sun? So big questions.
So far, it's not turning quite as well as we hoped, but I think we'll still be able to run pretty fast today.
Yeah!
It's going pretty good right now. I'm just going to get out here and do the best I can.
We're just going to take it slow and hope we get as many laps in as we can.
Yeehaw, get her done.
A lot of people think that solar car racing is just about building a car, finding the best batteries. It's not, it's strategy. That's why they call it the brain sport.
Go back to your car. Well, this is a flat tire and it's unexpected, but I guess we gotta fix it. Keep going. In case it happens in racing. They're almost fixed.
We don't know what's caused it, but all of a sudden the driver said he had a flat tire and he drove into the pits. And then we changed it. And it took about 10-15 minutes to change it, so it's pretty quick. Yeah. And what happened was a half hour left in the race, one of our gears broke, so we had to stop and we had the batteries charged more. So then this afternoon we'll be able to go faster because we had more charging time.
Just a little sluggish. We're gonna see if we could maybe pump up the tires a little bit, reduce a little friction. Maybe it'll make it a little easier on the motor.
We were out on the track. Bolgers was dropping pretty steadily. He was losing a lot of power, so we brought him in. We fixed our problems, gave him a little energy, got him back out there. He's back to racing. Basically, our strategy is just to try to maintain the exact speed every lap. With the NGN motors, when they get up to a certain speed, they'll drop down in energy, so they're more efficient. And I've been able to get it up to that speed and drop it down and keep our voltage exactly where it's been the whole time.
How are you guys doing?
I'm doing good. We're in 4th place right now. Keep going like we're doing. Just keep our amps and voltage up. Just keep going.
As long as we can keep making laps, it'll be doing all right.
We've been, running it slow, but yeah, we're still getting some more volts. So, in about like 2 more hours, we'll be running good. It's pretty cool. I mean, driving, passing all these cars. I mean, it's pretty tight. I love doing it.
Driving a car is very fun. Going down turn 2 and turn 1, it's just amazing to be able to do what other people do for a living, just to have fun.
You got 7 minutes. At 2 minutes a lap, you can get three laps in.
Our motor's causing us just a little bit of problems right now, but for the most part, we're still good to go. As long as we keep a constant speed and keep our batteries at a high charge, just being out there is great. You don't even know we're out there 3 hours. We don't even know it. Just stay hydrated and keep your mind on focus.
We did a great job today. Ran plenty of laps. Outran everybody, so yeah, we did very successful.
Yeah, we broke 100 laps today. That was kind of one of our goals. We're in 3rd place overall behind Sundancer 1 and Minnesota's car.
But I'm really, really tired right now. My leg is sore. I don't think I can walk today.
We went into Radio Shack and we said, give us the loudest horn that you have. And he said, all right, I'll be right back. And came back with a 10-watt horn.
We're just going to try to keep it steady on the throttle, not burn too much voltage, and hopefully get some more during lunch.
so far we haven't had any problems, so hopefully it'll stay that way. We're in second, so it's good.
Day 3 is always the hardest because it's in between. First day, you just go out, use all your energy. Second day, try to conserve a little bit. Third day, you got nothing. So we had to take it a little bit slow. Didn't get as much laps as we wanted to, but you know, we gotta do what you gotta do.
Don't die. Stay out of the pit. That's all that we care about right now.
Our team, we're starting to get a little tired. Not getting very much sleep at night. Getting out here real early in this heat. Not really used to this much heat. But you know, we gotta do it.
It was 114 yesterday. I think it's supposed to be about the same today. We're constantly bringing water to the teams, making sure they're staying hydrated, making sure the driver has water in the car. We're doing everything we can to stay cool, and it seems to be working very well for the most part.
Maybe the spirit of solar car racing is a passing of water from one team to the other, but you know, it's really fun that everybody's willing to participate.
What I do is I make sure everybody stays hydrated. I provide water and Powerade for everybody who is involved in this, and even some people who aren't. Thirsty people. We've gone through a few hundred cases of water just in these 2.5 days out here at the track. Just this morning, we've gone through 200 pounds of ice to keep this water cold. We're experiencing temperatures inside this garage probably at around 105. Outside the garage, it's 114, 116 degrees. So we're trying to keep the water cold, trying to keep the people somewhat cool, and hoping it works out.
Okay guys, let's have a good, safe day. Remember, drink all your water and let's go and race.
What people really don't see is there are about 50 people working behind the scenes to make this possible. We're talking about the interns, the judges, the staff that work to make sure that we've got water, that we have all the media, that we have the publicity, all the people who are working on the rules, the technologies, the people who are teaching other teams to get here. Part of the fun is when we all come together, when the event finally happens, and you see what you've done.
Solar is life. I love it. It's great. I love coming out here. I love the tension of which cars are out on the track, which ones are pitted, what's wrong with them, how long is it going to take to fix it and get up.
I keep an eye on the teams as they drive. I make sure people are safe. I make sure that people are using their horns. If a car breaks down, I keep the judges informed. They can pass word along to the teams. So, I mean, it kind of gives us another network. It gives us another set of eyes up here just to make sure that everybody's staying safe and that, you know, we don't have any problems.
You want to keep things simple, but at the same time, using computers and smarter software allows us to score and judge better than we were ever capable of doing before.
1 minute remaining for a Dane
When we first partnered with Dell, we were thinking about ways to use their technology to improve our race. And the thing that we came up with was a way to really inform the public of what's going on in this race. And we do that by using Dell's technology to provide real-time statistics to the internet. This allows basically all the teams, parents and family at home, to see how fast they're going, how many laps they've accumulated, and all that other information.
Beginning the 5th period of racing, it's hot, hot, hot out here right now. It was an exciting morning, but it may be even more exciting this afternoon. What do you have to say other than, I just hope my roll-on holds out.
My wife and I have been judging the Winston Solar Challenge for about 10 years. We ask ourselves every year after the race why we did it, because it's a grueling, very hot several days that we spend out here, but we actually get more out of it than we put in. There's just something about being part of helping youth and trying to form them into the type of adults that we think would be beneficial to the country. It's our little part to play in that scheme of things.
We're learning something every day. Unfortunately, some of them are by mistakes. We're making some mistakes, and of course, you learn most by mistakes. You learn a lot more by mistakes than you do by successes. but we'd rather have some more successes.
It's nice coming back as a judge because, you know, being on a team formerly, I know where these kids have been, I know what they're coming from. You know, it's a pleasure coming down here and being able to help these other teams and, you know, watching them figure it out for themselves.
Thinking about it, it's like, it's not only the engineering that they learn, they're able to learn collaboration, they're able to learn project management skills, they have to go fundraising, they have to learn so many things.
Andres, get the block from inside, the chalk.
It's real-world problem solving. These are all great things and experiences you can't really find anywhere else.
And what you find out when you get to college is that you start to miss it. I mean, the brotherhood, the high-stress situations, you literally begin to miss the heat, the feeling.
My life wouldn't have been headed in the direction it's in if I hadn't been a part of this event. I wouldn't have gone down the engineering path. I wouldn't be currently working for NASA at JPL and Advanced Technologies Group. None of that would have been possible without this solar car race.
It is now 8:45. Please have the vehicles come to the starting area.
It's the last day of the race. We can maybe get a little more sleep tomorrow and actually stay in the shade for longer than 5 minutes at a time.
Have a good morning. Have a good morning. Go, Lewis. Have a good morning.
We're gonna do our best. We're gonna just wait until about the last 30 minutes and you'll see something.
Probably make a few laps if we can. We don't know yet.
Just keeping it nice and slow, hoping to get as many laps in as we can.
Absolutely. It's the last day of the race. Everybody's out on the track. It's great.
This has been a great start for Session 6. As of right now, we've got the Sundancer team that's completed over 310 laps. In the Classic Division, we have the Minnesota team that's completed almost as many laps. They're about to break the 300 lap mark right now. We've got multiple teams that have completed over 180 laps, more teams that have completed 150 laps, and so this is just a great way to get the last day of the race started.
What's your vote?
We have kind of been saving up our power yesterday and the day before so we could kind of run it all out today. We're planning on draining our batteries totally.
It does you no good to keep any power after the end of today. So teams are going for every last amp that they've gotten there. They're going to play it probably somewhat safe in the beginning, trying to get everything they can. And in the second session, this is going to be fantastic because all the teams are going to be going full bore. We ought to see a lot of great passing, a lot of teams running in big packs, which we've already been seeing here. This is going to be a fantastic way to end the race.
It's still close. It's still anybody's game, really. You know, there could be a problem. Mississippi's out in front right now, but if they get, you know, encounter a problem, the team behind them isn't so far back that they don't have a chance to catch up.
We're not feeling too good about it. We went out there this morning with very low energy, very low power. Finished about 2 hours of the race, and we had to come in because we didn't have any juice left.
There's definitely been some moments where we've all wanted to strangle each other so far, but we all decided that when we got like that, we would just turn around and walk away and not talk to each other until we got over it. And I've had to do that at least a couple of times every day, so I know how it is.
To stay together, we sing and dance. We sing and dance, and we have shirts we write all over them. We try to have fun. I mean, that kind of draws away from the heat. We just try to have fun. I mean, it's a race, but we're here for the experience.
Even if you can't, you know you're not going to win. You have to come and you have to check out the competition. You have to see what new everybody else has. It's basically preparation for the next year. Definitely we've learned that some of the other cars are getting a lot lighter, like the Choctaw car. They dropped their pounds down. They dropped it down 400 pounds. They're doing really good this year. They're cooking. We definitely know what we have to do for next year to be the best, and that's what we want to be.
Looking forward to coming back next year. Mainly, we knew we weren't going to be too competitive, but it was a good experience, you know.
We need 3 to tie, 4 to take them for last place.
It's our last racing period of the Dell-Winston School Solar Car Challenge. Everybody's on the lap. It's the last afternoon, and I've got ice cream.
Last 10 minutes, so we're gonna see what it has.
Race is looking good right now. We're just approaching the end of the race. We're hitting the last 30 minutes for the teams, and this is where it's going to start to get exciting.
It went well. We ran fast. Good, clean victory.
It was definitely challenging, but it was an exhilarating experience. And I think that when we had problems, we confronted them and did our best.
As they say on the team, not too bad for a crazy physics teacher and a bunch of punk high school kids.
With the results, I think we did really well. I think all the teams did really well.
Had a great race, great bunch of kids, and a great group of racers here. A lot of good teams this year, and we're very, very thankful for Dr. Martz.
It's over. I can't believe it's over. The 11th annual Dell-Winston School Solar Car Challenge. Didn't think I'd have this kind of energy by the end of the race. I think part of the energy comes from the fact that everybody did such a great job. All the teams worked so well together. We had obviously great sun. Am I happy? I'm happy. Am I tired? Yes. But everybody is. Give us 2 weeks and this will be the best thing that ever happened to us.